Men in real life. Men in video games. When you finally buy the game, everyone tells you to buy, but no one's playing it anymore. There's been a misunderstanding. We're Fallout fans, New Vegas fans. Okay, what kind of Fallout fans are you? $60 for a 10-year-old game. In HD, Mr. Squidward. In HD. How it feels to not be on social media after a Nintendo Direct, knowing damn well that people who don't even play Nintendo games are gonna call it bad no matter what we got. When you get a new game and your life has purpose again, hardest things in the world, throwing away the boxes for your PC parts after it is built. Gamers, I am so good at this game, I hate this game. Me, sleep, one more game / mission / side quest. Me, sleep, me. Did I save? I better save again, just to be sure. Good graphics, good story, good gameplay. Me grinding throughout the entire game to level up my characters because I suck. The final boss, Mike. Thanks for everything. Do not forget to check in from time to time. Franklin. Yeah, homie, we had a lot of fun. Trevor. Do not forget to tell me about the lovely ladies on the beach. Now go and get out of here, fuckers. Team captain. Everyone stay together. The team watching the one guy who broke formation. Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo making console players pay to play online. It is like printing my own money. Minecraft players. Zombie Army 4 players. Hating creepers. Me, my favorite game. Criticism from the masses. Game. Stealth is optional for this mission. Me, the gameplay, the story. When your favorite game gets a sequel, but it is so bad that you can barely recognize it. Look how they massacred my boy. Buying a used game at GameStop, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, etc. Spending $70 on a digital game you can't return, loan to a friend, or resell. When you keep dying in the exact same spot in a game. When the game makes you fight the same boss 3 times. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Manager, congrats on earning your first paycheck with us. What are you gonna spend it on? Me. I got a few options. The options. When you thought you had beaten the final boss, but then the second phase music starts. In the future, you will be able to buy any video game you want, but you will have no time to play them. Top-ranked players who play 10+ hours a day. Me trying to have fun after a bad day at work. How I remember Morrowind. How it really is. Laptop gaming on charging. Laptop gaming on battery. 9-year-old me repetitively placing and destroying the Minecraft painting, trying to get the sunset one. Indie developers. I'll have a Metroidvania with pixel art. How original. Full of references to retro games. Daring today, aren't we? Describe a video game badly. Green astronaut runs around in giant floating hula hoop to kill space gorillas. Describe a video game plot badly. Mailman tries to kill rich guy after being shot. The game. The lore. GPU shortage. Cloud gaming. Bad internet. Gameplay. Story. Saying easy after winning, then your opponent says good game. The gameplay and story. The fucking company's actions. Being upset about games. Actually playing games. Gamers. Their time on screen. Their impact on the story. Indie games. The triple a gaming industry. This game's just YouTuber bait. It won't be scary. Me after a few minutes. You see a cool looking game. You look at how much DLC it has. Stop ruining respected franchises. EA. Dragon Age. Veilguard trailer. Fable 2025 trailer. Star Wars Battlefront. Mass Effect. Dragon Age. EA. When I am in a room heating competition and my opponent is an Xbox Series X. A game with difficulty options. The only changes are enemy stats. Never considered for the game. Uber Jason in MKX. Game cancelled before skin can be available. Uber Jason in Friday the 13th. The game. Stuck behind a battle pass that is near impossible to progress. Uber Jason in Multiverses. My parents at 18. Let us buy this house and have 3 children. Me at 18. Pog. When you wait for your flashlights to arrive in Lethal Company. 500 GB of memory in 2024. 1 MB in 1999. When you play the sequel of a game you like, and you realize that they ruined the whole story of the first game. Me. The game. When it is 2 in the morning, and your stomach creates a stealth side quest to the kitchen. With great gaming comes great Cheetos. Me. Trying to convince myself I deserve the finer things in life. I work hard all week. Why shouldn't I get the one with all the DLCs? Emulated games, $0. Emulated games, $60. Sold by Nintendo. Kids today will never understand the struggle of losing this light. Mario games teach us that even if something is essentially the same, psychologically it can be completely different. This example is very easy to understand. When your mom is complaining about you playing video games, but there are other kids your age doing drugs and getting pregnant. Guys, women are so emotional. Guys at 2 a.m. losing on a video game? Do you know someone over 30 who still plays video games? Well, of course, I know him. He is me. Minimum requirements. Me with a 9-year-old PC, but running the game somehow. Buying a Nintendo game in 2011 for $50, waiting 10 years until it costs $60. Guys, women are so emotional. Guys at 2 a.m. losing on a video game. Me when my friend decides to join me in a game after we had a fight and he ruins the fucking match for me. When you get so mad at the game, you do not even rage. You just stare at the screen like this. Me after seeing 5v5 competitive shooter on the game's store page. The story. The gameplay. Wow. Looks like a cool new game trailer. Open world survival crafting game. When it has been a quiet level and you suddenly run into a lot of free ammo. Husband's brain remembering every single PC game, CPU, graphics card, motherboard released in the last 30 years. I am one with the fountain of all knowledge. Husband trying to remember where his clean socks are kept. Same place for the last 30 years. Help? You cannot pause an online game, Mom. Single-player games can provide experiences that are just as rewarding and enriching as online multiplayer games. Offline time is an important part of maintaining social connections and good mental health. Why do not you pause that game and join us outside for a few minutes? A gamer after purchasing a live service game. Wait a minute, I hate live service. Video games are for children. Resident Evil, Postal, Left 4 Dead 2, Doom Eternal, Red Dead Redemption, GTA 5, $1 trillion. Experiencing that one game for the first time again, when the game is still loading at 100%. Minecraft biomes when it is about to rain. How it feels sitting there quietly watching the credits roll after having just completed a game that changes your life. We cannot afford to run all these studios. Then why did you spend $77.5 billion buying them? Not yet, guys. He has got to get 7 kills before we can go. This game imposes unrealistic beauty standards. It is full of sexualization and objectification of women. There is racism and a transphobic scene. That is enough. I am buying. When you finish building your gaming computer and it does not turn on, just one more game before bed, and it is dawn, the rest of the world. Me living my best life during World War III because I love the Fallout games. Sleep. Me. One more game / mission / side quest. Sleep. Me. Did I save? I better save again. Just to be sure. The game. The game if that character did not do that one thing. Publishers are already thinking about charging $80 to $100 for games. I think what the games industry does not seem to understand is the vast majority of gamers have hundreds of backlog games. Most of us could stop buying games for a decade and still have plenty to play. Gaming laptop owners be like, at least it is portable. Good graphics, good story, good gameplay. When there is a song stuck in your head, but you cannot remember the whole thing, so it is just the same part playing on repeat. If Earth is flat, then why is my life going downhill? 30 FPS, 30 FPS. So, you saved all your items till you needed them. And now the game is over. Game devs be like, if you get annoyed or frustrated, play something else. Come back later. Take it easy. There is no pressure. There will be 4 events in the next 3 weeks. If you stop playing for 5 minutes, you will never accomplish everything. You have no money for the battle pass? That is just too fucking bad. Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo, making console players pay to play online. It is like printing my own money. Game companies when one person gets offended by something silly. Game companies when thousands of people get mad at bad business decisions. Me, my favorite game. Criticism from the masses. When the blue shell mother ducker sends you to 8th place during lap 3 out of 3. The gameplay. The story. When your favorite game gets a sequel but it is so bad that you can barely recognize it. Look how they massacred my boy. When you keep dying in the exact same spot in a game. PC gamers, console gamers, mobile gamers, Halo fans, Fallout, League of Legends, Cyberpunk, 2077 getting new players after their shows being good. Helldivers 2, Sony? Why would you do that? Girls Minecraft skin, boys Minecraft skin. When your opponent is better than expected. Female characters in video game, Male characters in video game. Minecraft tutorial. Minecraft tutorial when I look away for 1 second. My older brother. The controller. 8-year-old me on a hard level. Your house is on fire. Panic. You use your water bucket to put it out. Calm. You are not playing Minecraft. Panic. When you are the last player alive and you have to stop the enemies from ending the game. Wow. I have a lot of people to disappoint. You took everything from me. I do not even know who you are. Game. Stealth is optional for this mission. Me. It still counts as stealth if no one lives to tell about it. Watching a YouTuber play a horror game. Playing the game yourself. Every time I play. Me. My team. How long have you been playing Minecraft? For 7 years. So you must have killed the Ender Dragon. What Mojang thinks we want. What we actually just want. PC loads games so fast. Cannot read tips on loading screen. When you and the boys are playing in creative mode, and one of them says, "Come check out what I made." Me at the beginning of a stealth mission. Me at the end of it. When you are an NPC and you see the player quick save and draw his sword. Me at 3 AM, watching my video game character get a full night's sleep. My governor thanking me for wearing a face mask. Me wearing my Doom helmet everywhere. My girl telling the McDonald's manager I did not want pickles on my cheeseburger. When you get so mad at the game that you do not even rage quit. You just stare at the screen like this. NPC. Says something slightly insulting. Me. Quick saving. Gameplay. Story. Winning a game but playing alone. Losing a game but playing with friends. Bad couple. Stop playing video games. No? Good couple. We should play video games together. Yes. Me after having a bad day. Video games. Ever feel useless? Just remember, there are gas stations in GTA. Spending your free time playing video games. Spending your free time shopping for games you will download but never actually play. Me in 2022 when a game does not hit 60 frames per second. Me in 2000 when a game turns the mouse cursor into a sword. It is not that hard to 100% the game. What you need to 100% the game. Their time on screen. Their impact on the story. Game trailer. Game on release. When you play the sequel of a game you like, and you realize that they ruined the whole story of the first game. When your mom is complaining about you playing video games, but there are other kids your age doing drugs and getting pregnant. Do you know someone over 30 who still plays video games? Well, of course I know him. He is me. Gamers before marriage. Gamers after marriage. Guard. You look tired, friend. My character. Days past 404. Hours slept 33. The cringe fanbase. The game. If paying for games means you do not own them, then pirating games is not stealing. When you get so mad at the game you don't even rage, you just stare at the screen like this. When you're playing on 900 plus ping. Me. Steam library full of games I've never played. The lore. The gameplay. Wow. Looks like a cool new game trailer. Open world survival crafting game. When you're in first place on the final lap, and you see a blue shell coming. When it's been a quiet level, and you suddenly run into a lot of free ammo. The game. The learning curve. When you think you've completed more than half the game, but you're only at 13%. When you finally get decent hardware, and you still suck in PvP games. Defeated male leaves. A creeper explodes. A player fixes the hole. You buy a game for $15. The DLC is $70. Level 1 player. Level 90 boss. The game cutscenes. The actual game. Games that got overhyped due to overinflated petty drama and ended up being mid. Hogwarts Legacy. Stellar Blade. New sports game. It's the same as last year. Elder Scrolls Oblivion characters be like. PC and console gamers arguing among themselves. People who can only afford mobile. Mobile game ads, also gameplay. Me debating what I need to get rid of to save inventory space. Me wanting to replay a game. That part. Me. I'm going to be productive today. Also me 3 hours later, when you finish a great video game. Now I have to face stupid reality again.